In martial arts, there is a concept which teachers call rooting. The word itself is an allegory which can cause confusion when used. The truth is, plants have roots, humans do not. If you're still saying root, this video will hopefully help you to unconfuse your students by eliminating the need for allegory. Although teachers of the martial arts often disagree on how to get into a rooted stance, most can agree that when someone is off balance, that person is not rooted. With that data point in view, it follows that some kind of balance is required to explain the allegorical term rooting. The exercises presented in this video is the first of a series of exercises to practice harmony of balance, which could be called rooting. The harmony is based on a triple subdivision in which harmony describes the combination of separate parts. These exercises can help you gain consciousness of balance and expression of beauty. Consider most the theory before you disparage the homely performance in the video. This is a vlog, so I'm still practicing as I enjoin you to practice along with me. The subtleness of the technique is important, and the idea is that conscious practice in time becomes unconscious skill and expression.
First, take your weight on both feet, toes turned out, heels near together. A normal form will have the curves of a line of beauty. What I mean by a line of beauty is two convex curves separated and joined by a concave one. The head and leg form the convex curves. The torso forms the concave one. The head and leg sympathizing. Now, when by an act of will we change the weight so it no longer rests equally on both feet, we must always bear in mind the fact that the head sympathizes with the strong leg. That is, the head should incline to the side of the leg that bears the weight, while, as we have observed, the torso has an opposite curve from the head and leg, and so should incline away from the strong leg, and thus always presenting nature's line of beauty. Practice this now for me a few moments. I will call it off to you. Attention! Exercise 1. Stand firm on both legs. Good. Change weight, making the right leg the strong one. Good. Incline head to right. Good. Incline torso to left. Good. You are now in harmonic balance. Incline torso to right also and you become awkward. Continue the inclination and you fall, thus proving the lack of equilibrium. Oh, did you hurt yourself? Not much. That bruise will remind you to stand correctly. It's an ill wind that blows no one good. Also, let me warn you not to make the inclination of either head or torso too great. In other words, do not let them flop, as certain possession of the two in question is necessary for all dignity of attitude. Attention! Exercise 2. Stand firm, weight distributed equally on both legs. Good. Change weight, making left leg the strong one. Good. Incline head to the left in accordance with the rule that the head must sympathize with the strong leg. Good. Incline torso to the right in accordance with the rule that the torso should always be in opposition to the head and strong leg for the perfect equilibrium. Good. Attention! Exercise 3. Change slowly from left to right, keeping a perfect proportion of line each second of the change. Good. Of course, the inclination of the head is more decided, as is the torso when the weight is decidedly borne on one leg. It becomes less and less marked as you near the center. This opposition of the three parts of the body is one of the most beautiful things I know of. Hour after hour has flown by me unheeded as I examine one after another the exquisite forms of gods and heroes in the great museum of the Louvre. And no matter what the character the marble god portrayed, no matter what incident, battle or peace, pleasure or grief, anger or sorrow, the god or hero showed his race by the divine lines of opposition. Those lines are ideal, and of course, only in the ideal are they truth. They indicate a moral poise which should always be, but alas, in our fallen human nature is not always found. So some emotions, having in them no elements of the sublime, cannot be represented by the body in opposition. Attention! Exercise 4. Stand with weight on both legs. Good. Advance one leg. Good. Carry the weight upon it. Advanced leg is now strong. Good. The head must incline forward in sympathy. Good. The torso must incline back. Good. This inclination of the torso hollows the back at the waistline and raises the chest. It is the attitude of the Apollo Belvedere. Incline torso forward in similar line to head and leg. Ah, see, you throw your hand out for a support. Left to yourself, you would totter and fall. So you see, beauty is power. Attention! Exercise 5. Stand weight on both legs. Good. Place one leg behind you and carry the weight onto it. Good. Incline head back. Good. Incline torso forward. Good. Reverse that inclination of the torso and incline it in similar manner as the head, and the result will be as disastrous as in the former cases. I do not wish you to fall and hurt yourself. A slight tottering will prove the case as well as a tumble.